Alright guys, welcome back to another tutorial. For today's video we're going to be drawing Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I've been pumped to do this drawing since I saw someone requested it, so let's get to it. Starting off with the circle, we're going to draw a line towards the end of his right side to indicate which direction he's facing. Next we're going to create the outline for the face. Notice that the left side of his jaw is lower than the right side of his jaw to indicate that his face is tilted. We're also going to make some adjustments to the jaw after we draw the nose, but we'll adjust the right side of his jaw rather than the left. That way we don't have to redraw the ear. Starting slightly to the side of our first reference line, we're going to begin drawing the right eye. The nose will have the same starting point and ending point as his right eye, but it will curve inward, forming an arc with the bottom of the eye. Starting on top of the reference line, we'll begin drawing the top of the left eye, which is going to stretch towards the top of his ear. Notice that we're already using one part of his body as a reference for drawing another. I messed up on the mouth, which is why it looks so goofy, but we'll come back to it later after I finish the hair. I don't need it as a reference point for anything, so it's safe to ignore it for now. We'll take a bottom-up approach for drawing the hair. The mouth should be following the same path as his eyes, stretching from one side of his jaw to the other. That's going to make him look a lot more natural, instead of goofy and cartoonish. The great thing about this piece is that there are a lot of shadows, which makes it easier for us to hide minor mistakes along the side of his face. Now that we've got the face and the hair down, the rest of the body is going to be easy. His throat is going to start from the bottom of his jawline and extend down until it reaches the end of his eyebrow. His traps are going to start from the top of his jaw and stretch down until he reaches his shoulder. The inside of his shoulder will start right below where his left eye ends, and the outside of his shoulder will start right before the corner of his second hair. Now we just work our way down his arm. We're going to draw the outline for the stomach, starting close to the bottom of his shoulder. Next, let's draw the outline for his back, starting from the proper spot in his hair. It's very important to put as much effort into the face and the hair in the beginning as you possibly can. because otherwise it will completely throw off the rest of the drawing. You'll notice all we're doing is using one part of his body as a reference for another. Here, we're mainly using his face and hair to position his arms and lower body, and later, we'll use his arms and even his individual muscles to help position details in the lower body. Most of the hard work is done now, so I'm gonna speed up the rest of the video. The biggest takeaway from this lesson should be to take the extra time to get the face right, and especially the jawline. If you don't, it's gonna majorly affect the rest of the drawing, because the reference you're using will be useless. And that's how you end up with shoulders that are too big, waistlines that are too skinny, and so on. One final tip. Make sure you give yourself the whole paper to work with. It'll make a huge difference. The more space you have, the more detail you'll be able to pack into your drawing. A little Easter egg for anyone who's made it this far into the drawing. I heard that Gohan was supposed to be the main character for Dragon Ball Z, but Goku was a lot more popular, so they refocused their efforts on him instead. I could be wrong, but it's what I heard. It's not an uncommon theme. In Naruto, for example, Naruto's son Boruto is the main character in his new show. This scene that we're drawing, however, was definitely the closest that Gohan got to becoming main character material. It's too bad they pretty much ignored him for the rest of the show, especially in Super. I feel like they could have done more with him. The same goes for Goten and Trunks. It took me 3.5 hours to finish this drawing, so my recording session ran well into the night. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm recording this with absolutely no sunlight. A pair of 5000 Kelvin light bulbs from Home Depot did the trick. Now I can record at night with no drop in video quality. Alright guys, we are pretty much done. I hope this video was helpful. I have quite a few character requests that are going to keep me busy this week. Tonight I'll be drawing Nami from One Piece, and tomorrow Majin Buu. If you have any requests for a character from your favorite anime, go ahead and leave a suggestion below, and I'll try to get to it as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.